Yesterday in the Senate, the government had a bill promoting sustainable welfare, Bill 2018, which looked at extending the waiting time for immigrants before they could receive welfare. Now, I commend the government on the bill, except that unfortunately it doesn't go far enough. The main offenders and where a lot of our welfare is going is to these so-called refugees. So my amendment to that bill was to include the refugees in that they had the same four-year wait before they got the welfare. Now the fact is that they did a study, or there was a study done in 2017 on refugees, and they found that after 5 years, 88% of them were still on welfare. That was their main source of income. These are not the sort of immigrants we want here, and we've got to dissuade them. They've crossed sometimes up to 20 countries to get here, simply because we have the most generous welfare program. We've got to stop having that generosity or that welfare program, which will then discourage these people from coming here. Now, when I put this amendment up last night in the Senate, I was on one side and the rest of the Senate were on the other side. So it tells you that both Labor, or all three, Labor, Liberal and the Greens, plus the crossbenchers, are quite happy for the working Australians to keep footing the bill for these people who are pretty much just bludgeoning on the dole. We don't need those sort of people here. The sort of people we would rather hear, I'm sure, would be people like the South African farmers who, once they get here, they get straight into a job, they work hard, they're very industrious, you never find them on the Centrelink queues. You know, instead of that, we've got these people. We had some on Nauru not long ago who were offered a free ride to America. Once they found out they had to work there, and there wasn't a welfare payout, they decided no, they wouldn't. They'd stay on Nauru, and the ones who did go have applied to come back to Nauru. So, you know, I was a bit disappointed that all three groups last night voted against, you know, this putting a moratorium on welfare for these so-called refugees who are just simply economic migrants.